good morning. I'm not sure when you're watching this, so maybe it's morning, maybe it's not. But either way, I hope that you're having a great morning or day so far. One of the things that I want to talk to you about today is the mommy wars and what makes the mommy wars so hard. So oftentimes when I am feeling the pressure of the mommy wars, it is obviously when I'm in my role as a parent. And oftentimes I start struggling with this is because I'm starting to feel guilt. And this is when I start looking around and seeing all the cool things that all the other cool moms are doing. A lot of times this will happen if I'm on Pinterest and looking out all those fun crafts and birthday party themes and holiday themes that everyone puts up. And when I start looking around, that's when I start to fall into the comparison trap, right? Which is the whole foundation of the mommy wars. So how do I back up from this trap, this comparison trap that I have fallen into? One way is I start to compare it to my own reality, and I start looking at what is real in my life. And to be honest, those super cool crafty birthdays and holiday stuff are amazing. I am not creative in that sense. I am creative in other ways. I'm creative in like building things and figuring things out and that type of thing. But when it comes to like, like hard, cool crafts with popsicle sticks and cardboard and shapes and all of that thing, that is not my gift. I would end up on all the Pinterest fails. So one of the ways that I back up from this comparison trap is I start looking at what I am good with. Because if I stick with my comparison trap, I'm going to end up with even more layers of guilt. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to attempt this craft. I'm not going to do very well at it. Though it will be my best work, it's not going to look pretty. So then I start down that trail of I try this. Oh my gosh, I suck at this. Like, why did I even bother? Now my son's birthday party or holiday is ruined. And now he's going to be disappointed and I'll hurt him. And do you see how we just kind of fall off that cliff? So just back up from it and start rooting yourself and knowing what you are good at. And then once you recognize what you are good at, start taking actionable steps towards cultivating that. So for me, one of the ways that I do that is I make sure that I work really hard to make sure that I'm playing with my kids when they get home. Sometimes I'm just spending extra time with them. Not sometimes, actually, I do this every night. I spend extra time with them when I'm tucking them in at bedtime and just checking in about their day, finding out who they sat next to at lunch, who did they play with at recess, was anybody mean to anybody that day, what things they really enjoyed, what things were fun, who did they play basketball with, all of those kinds of things so that I can take time to check in with them because time is what our kids really want anyways. So the other thing that I'll do is that I like to tuck in surprise notes for them in their lunch boxes every once in a while. And sometimes, I'll especially do this like around a seasonal holiday. So I'll draw a picture of like a pumpkin on it or jack-o'-lantern. Sometimes my note will just say, I love you and I'm thinking of you. And sometimes I'll just say something encouraging to them, like, if you're having a tough day, keep going, and I can't wait to see you when you get home, just so that they know that somebody's thinking about them and so that they know that they are loved. I would love to hear if you have any tips that work for you and how you cope with the mommy wars. And if these tips work for you, let me know what results you got. And don't be afraid to share with me some additional tips so that we can get those out to our other moms and our other parents out there who need just as much support as we do. So email me at amylassitertherapies.com. Be sure to take care of yourself this week and take a moment to spend time with those you love. Have a great week. Bye.